What is up, boys? We got the engine inside the G. Whole harness is plugged in. All the bell housing bolts are in. Right now I'm doing the starter. Beautiful, beautiful day. Got to use my time wisely. I got a straight pipe ISIS exhaust. Got a bunch of exhaust gaskets that I got to throw on before I put all this together. I welded up the cut in the cat. You know, it's not too pretty, but it holds. So this is going to be the exhaust for the G. It's going to be stupid loud. You can see it is a 240SX ISIS blast pipes welded to a straight pipe, and it sounded insane when the guy pulled it up. So what I'm doing right now, banging out the starter. We're going to get the ground in. We're going to get the bottom crankshaft position sensor in. I also bought a camshaft position sensor because that one was broken, and we're going to put all this stuff in right now. Cross my fingers that it'll start, but I want to drive this to work by the end of this video. Got the clutch slave in, starter in. Let's go test the clutch pedal. Ooh, just like I remember, baby. Trans is butter. Oh, I just want to start this thing so bad, but I need to jump it, and I need to do an oil change. Apparently the oil is still in here from the old guy, but I'm gonna do a fresh oil change just in case. And I think I gotta do the terminals on this battery. Oh my goodness, that is not okay. What could have possibly happened to make that happen? This is almost a brand new battery. Well, I guess 2018, but this was a somewhat new battery. That is insane. Alright, we're back in the car. We got the fresh battery. We're about to try and start it. Oh. What was that noise? Oh, it needs the intake on. Alright, we got the MAF plugged in. Hopefully she starts now. Well, she started, but hopefully she stays starting. Well, after trying to figure it out and trying to start it, let's try one more time. Oh, it almost started. Oh, I found this little mishap. Come along here. I'm sure you can see it. The throttle body is busted. So, I gotta order one of those, which really sucks because I had the old engine in here and I sold it with the throttle body. So hopefully that guy will sell me the throttle body off his engine. Alright, we'll figure that out. We're gonna message that guy and hopefully he can drop me off the throttle body so I could test drive this thing. After driving an hour to go pick up this throttle body, which is the new one, finally home. We got the old throttle body out. So you can see that this one is completely cracked, and that is no bueno, which sucks because this has 99,000 miles. It's a little dirty in there, but it sucks. So we're gonna take this, put that in the crap pile. We got our new one, and we're gonna get this new one inside the car. Hopefully this fixes our issue and she starts right up, but I'm sure it won't. I'm sure there's a bunch of other things that is going on, but that thing needed to be replaced. A crack in this is no bueno. Got the throttle body in. Maybe took 10 minutes total. Super easy. Hopping inside the G. Hopefully she runs somewhat good. Oh, she's running mint! After fiddling with it a little bit and I finally put some water in the radiator, I found out that an injector plug was loose and also a ground wasn't tightened. So hopefully when we start it this time, she sounds perfect and it isn't misfiring at all. Let's go, baby. Battery is hooked up. All the plugins are plugged in. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, she sounds perfect. She sounds perfect. Come on. Oh man, she is purring like a kitten. Got water in there. Let her bleed out a little bit. What an amazing roller coaster it has been. She's finally driving. She's running. She's not driving, but she will be driving any day now. I honestly want to put the exhaust on before I do its first drive, and then so it's not ruining everyone's day. But I think she's good, boys. It sounds really healthy. You know, there could be some sensors here and there that are a little maybe loose, but we'll find that on a couple drives. Boys, it is really coming together. I wanted to share the moment of closing the hood with you guys. It is honestly, oh, it's nerve-wracking. I know that when that hood goes down, this whole vision is gonna come together. Okay, let's do it, boys. Get it fully closed. Hopefully it closes. There we go. Oh baby, dude, this is insane. I really thought it was gonna be really ugly, but you know, with some fine tuning, get that bumper up a little bit more. A couple more zip ties. Oh man, I gotta zip tie this fender liner up, but probably just pop it up in here. There we go. That is so awesome. I'm gonna reverse it out of the garage so I can get a better look at it. Here we go, baby. This thing is looking good. You got a huge gap right there because I need to press the fender up. You can see that it needs to go up about a 1/4 to 1/2 inch. That'll compensate for that gap, but damn, the vision is real, dog. Remember when I said I wanted to put an HR 350Z front end on it? And I did it, and it works. Might be ugly right now, but a day's worth of body work will fix all that. It is so cool. Let's turn on the lights, just for the boys. Oh, there we go. Check it, boys. Yes. That is so cool. The headlights need to get painted. The bodywork needs to be done, but look from right here, it just looks like a 350Z. Next day, we got a beautiful day in Washington. The sun's about to go down, so I'm gonna try to bang the rest of this video out and show you guys how the ZG runs. So I just got home from work in the Subi. I really wanted to take this out for a spin. I finally got the headlights to work, you guys saw, but I'll turn them on just to show you guys one more time. And I'll turn on the hazards. So you guys know that these on an HR are supposed to be daytime running lights. These are supposed to stay, and on the LED, those are supposed to be the ones to blinker. Pretty sure I showed you guys that earlier, but I just want you guys to comment down below if you guys think that is cool, or if you guys should think I rewire those to make those back into the blinkers. You can still see I still need to paint the headlights. It looks really weird that this one's silver and that one's black, but I'll get around to doing that. I'm finally stoked to at least have working headlights. So another thing that I did was, you can see that the welds are not exposed. I took a little bit of black spray paint and I sprayed over the welds, and I sprayed over the hood, the little damage right here. I still have to do body work. This is just black primer for right now. I'm gonna sand that down and do the body work some other time, but for now, that side, it looks great. And when you're across the street, pretty far away, you can't even tell. Looks mint. Besides all the fender gaps and stuff like this, this is all stuff, everything is literally held on by 10mm bolts and zip ties. When it's all said and done, the fitment is gonna be perfect. And when I actually built the fenders and stuff, the fitment was good. You can see right here, the fender is bowed out a little bit. What I have to do to fix that is cut right here and extend this a tiny bit more, fix that bowing out issue, and then we should be good. My old Purple Z a long time ago was straight piped, but it at least had catalytic converters. These ones are actually gutted, so way louder than I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna do a couple pulls up and down the street, watch the temps and everything, make sure everything's okay. And I did a good bleeding sesh, so hopefully bleeding isn't an issue of the coolant. These cars are, anybody who has had a 350Z knows that the coolant on these things need to be bled really good, especially if you do an engine swap. And actually, it was actually pretty easy. I followed the steps exactly how I should have, and it ended up being perfect. Loud as F. Oh my goodness. There's a cone right here. It is so loud. Honestly, it's obnoxiously loud. I wouldn't doubt that I get tired of this real quick and eventually weld in a resonator. And on second thought, since I'm taking off the exhaust anyways, with the catalytic converter having that leak and I have to weld that shut, I might as well throw a resonator or a resonator in while I'm down there. But let's give it a pull for the boys. This is third gear, on around 40 miles an hour. Oh, she's fast. Oh my. Oh my goodness. This thing is insane. Oh shit, I'm gonna crash. So now I'm gonna find a place to park and show you guys the exhaust from outside the car. It is mind-blowing. I had my homie rev it for me the other day, and no, it's too much. It is way too loud. So we found a pretty good spot along this hillside, so kind of in a ditch, hopefully that nobody hears it when I rev, because honestly we're like 2 miles away from my house, and if it was flat ground, I'm sure everyone at my house could hear this thing rev. But honestly, it looks pretty darn good. A lot of people, when I post up Facebook posts looking for random things, during the swap I needed a starter. I ended up getting my starter to work, but I posted up looking for a starter with a picture, honestly just like this. And so many people were hating on it, but what people don't realize is that I literally have the front end together with zip ties and bolts. Thankfully it's black. With my luck, it could have been red or green or purple or yellow, but all the parts I got are black, so it actually, you know, goes together. Even if it was a different color, I still would have rocked it just as hard as I'm rocking it right now, because I know that the finished product of this thing is gonna be, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna look nothing like this, but this is a big vision. Anybody who knows of me talking about this, I mean, everyone who watches the channel a lot knows that I always wanted to do the 350Z front end on the G. You guys know especially that I wanted the HR front end, and I got it, baby. It's here, it's on the car, and it runs. The engine swap was kind of a big hump for this thing, but we got it done. We got a good engine. She's running great. I'm so excited to take this thing to another level and start the bodywork. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy it as it is. I'm saving up. I'm working ridiculous amount of hours at my job so that I can go, you know, full send on this thing and make it into, honestly, my dream car. And also I'm saving up for another car to get stuff rolling, and but this car's gonna stay around. For all the people that don't think I'm gonna keep this car forever, know that this is like one of my main cars that I've wanted in my life. Not a G, not an Infinity at all, but a Z. I've always wanted a Z to stick around, and it might not be a Z on the VIN, but it damn sure looks like a Z from the front end. Check this out. If you saw it like this, you would have no clue that this is a G, right? Comment down below. Looks like a Z to me, dog. I'm proud. I'm super proud. Like this video if you're proud too. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the exhaust, and I'm gonna give it a couple revs. I'm sure you guys heard it when I was just driving, but this will give you something. When I do go and take this thing out, when I do finally lower it and get new wheels on it, and I have a wrap color. Not gonna show you guys yet because it's something very different. I don't think many people have wrapped their car this color. It's a pretty new color, and I think it's perfect for this car. So I'm gonna set the camera up, we're gonna give it a couple revs, and we're gonna get out of here. honestly sounds like a Lamborghini. But I'm gonna end it off here, guys. I hope you guys are stoked. Hope you guys like today's video, and stay tuned because this car is gonna be pretty sick. Peace out. Have a good night.